Hey, Booze and Beauties.
Hey, we're coming at you from Poor Boys in Newton.
Yes, Poor Boys Pub. I just heard my phone go off. I'm going to silence it.
Gosh, we're working.
Yeah, come on, people.
Rude.
We're working.
It's so rude to be on your phone while we're working.
Yeah, so we're at Poor Boys Pub in Newton. We are sitting outside. They have a little like patio. They have some beautiful lights above us.
So cute.
Yeah, so cute. It's such a cool, like, chill spot.
What are you drinking tonight?
Tonight I have some.
Water.
Yes, there's some water.
Lime.
And some Tito's vodka.
Oh.
And some lime.
I was going to be like, this is...
No, girl.
No, girl.
No, girl. I mean, you all know I love my Moscow mules, and they don't have ginger beer here, so my substitute is water.
Water.
Only problem is it's a sneak and creep drink.
Well, I'm drinking... I know this will surprise y'all. Sex on the beach.
Wait a minute, it's not bathroom?
No, not sex in the bathroom.
Bathroom meeting.
Sex on the beach.
Oh, maybe you should call it bathroom meeting.
New bucket list thing.
Yeah. Have sex on the beach?
Haven't done that yet.
Just a hammock.
Just the hammock.
Yeah. So this bar changed names this summer.
Yeah.
So it's downtown Newton, if you're wondering, Newton, Iowa, on where to go. But it's kind of funny because I heard there was some like controversy, like that it couldn't put its like actual name.
Oh yeah, the actual name of
like
it.
Poor Boys Pub.
So the sign out there says Peteys, but did you notice like what's underneath it? There's a donkey. Like I want to say it says something like "get your," and then it has a picture of a donkey here. I just noticed it the other day driving by, and I was like, "That's funny."
So get your ass here. Yeah, it's owned by two guys, which they're really cool.
Yeah.
I can't remember their names. Shame on me. I met him when I was drunk. Yeah, I was boozing hard that day.
That wasn't really a booze and beauty night. That was a drunken night.
Yeah.
Duncan.
Yeah. But it's kind of funny because compared to the other bars, like when I think about like, what do you think about when you think about like?
Well, like when I drove by and I saw that sign, I'm like, oh my gosh, what does that sign mean when it says "get your" and it has
ass
here? And I was like, so does that mean like you can get a piece of ass there?
Oh.
Or
sign me up.
I was like, they really say like you can get a piece? Like I was like, did they really put that on the? I was like, maybe they. And then I was like, oh wait, it probably means like get your ass in here and get a drink, right?
Oh. Okay, so sign me up.
Sign her up. I've only been here like twice.
I think I've been with you both times.
No, you haven't. I've dropped you off a few times.
But I mean, both times you've been here, I've been here.
Oh, yeah. But then you're like, you should go. And I'm like, I'm going home.
You've also dropped me off.
I'm like, I'm going to bed.
Hey, I like it. They play good music. A lot of people dance here, which there's not many places in town that people like dance. You can always get a good show.
Oh, buddy. Never a dull night here.
I mean, I know that sounds maybe bad, but like when I think about like Poor Boy, like when I think just about that saying, not necessarily this bar, but I think about like Lowlifes or losers.
I was just gonna say that, like, so like obviously I'm not really into the bar scene anymore because I am married, and so it's funny when I go to the bar. Because, like, when I see the people, like, okay, should we give a lesson to the men out there, like, what women are really looking for?
Yeah.
Okay, so today, in today's world, we live in a society
oh my God,
where we don't.
I hope this is going where I think it's going.
Where we don't have to depend on men.
Oh, correct. That's not where I thought it was going, but yes.
Oh, God. So
I thought you were talking about...
Well, that's a problem. But, like, where we don't have to depend on men. So, like, where we live in a society, like, I don't really care what anybody says about the whole equal pay issue. Like, it's, in my opinion, it's a load of crock. Because, honestly, So in my house, when I'm done with school, I'm going to be making more than my husband.
I think it really depends on the job that you do and the hard worker you are in today's world.
Yeah, and what you choose.
Yeah.
Because, like my oldest and I, we've had this conversation of, like, equal pay and whatnot. And sometimes I think, again, my own personal opinion, that sometimes we as moms sometimes choose the lower paying jobs sometimes because of our kids. Like,
yeah.
we want to be home with our kids more or whatnot. But
not even necessarily lower. It might even be that it's just lower, but some people, like, somebody who works in the corporate world versus works at Target, of course the person who works in the corporate world is going to make more money. They better make more money.
Right. And I mean, I get that you're going to have some jobs where, like, you're going to have a sexist pig or whatever. But if you think about it, but in reality, if you wanted,
don't mind the car. That's the live at PB's Pub.
Squirrel.
So
anyway, in today's world, we do not, as women, do not have to stand in the kitchen and bake all day, ew, and do the laundry all day, ew, and take care of the kids all the day. Like, we don't have to. We can go and be independent and make however fucking much money we want. Right? Like, we don't have to depend on men.
We can choose if we want to live the ramen noodle life or if we want to live the steak life.
Right.
So simple. And I actually like to live both of those.
So that's where we're going to go. So we're going to lead into a lesson for you men. That means for you, you got to step it up, not just a notch, not just 2 notches, but you got to step it up a lot.
Yeah.
Because we ain't your mamas.
No.
And we ain't your babysitters. Because we can get rid of you in no time, and we can go make a life without you better than you. So we don't want nobody. Like, if you're 40,
we don't. Isn't there a TLC song?
We don't want no scrub.
Something, some kind of man.
Yeah, the scrub song. Yeah, we don't want none of those. So, like, if you're 40 or older, or even 35 and old. I mean, if you're living at home at 35 and older, it better be a really good reason.
Yeah, and
like,
you better
really
be taking care of your parents.
Yeah, don't be living off of your mom. Don't be in your room watching SpongeBob, playing
video
fucking video games.
Mm-hmm. I mean, to each their own. Like, we ain't trying to hate, but we just trying to say
we're just trying to be
equal. This is Booze and Beauty's, like, raw.
Right, this is raw. Like, if you're wanting a good girl to bring home to mama, because I know I want my sons to bring home a good, respectable woman. Like, I want, like, yeah, a good, respectable woman. First of all, you're probably not going to find her in a dirty bar. More than likely, you might. But you better be watching what you're picking up. Because
if you do.
Yeah. But
there's nothing wrong with meeting somebody at a bar.
Well, I said maybe.
Because we're at PB's, and I'm just saying, you might meet somebody here you never know.
You might. I mean, my
or
two
any of the
best
other
friends,
places we've
I
been.
should be careful because my best friend just married a guy that she ran into again here.
Yeah, and one of my best friends.
So, I mean, it's possible, but I'm just saying.
One of my best friends met a guy at this bar before it was PB's, when it was in Manhattan, and literally on my time hop the other day, I saw them, like, she had posted a picture on her Snapchat story, and I texted her and was like, because I had texted her during the Snapchat story and said, are you dating this guy? And they had met here and went on a date, and now they're married.
So, but I'm not saying, like, it's not possible, because it's possible. But you just got to be careful about who you're choosing. Don't go pick up.
It's no different than when you swipe right. Be careful on who you swiping right on.
I don't swipe.
I never have either, but I'm just saying.
But yeah, but back to the lesson. To the
okay,
boys.
sorry.
To
Angie is on a roll.
Squirrel. So,
I'll just
boys.
drink.
Good. Boys. We want a good, respectable man. We want somebody. Yes, we want somebody to take care of us, but it really doesn't. It doesn't necessarily take money. We want to be told that we're beautiful. We want to be told that we're smart. We want you to smack our ass once in a while and be like, hey, girl.
Not every day.
Not every day.
Yeah.
You know, if we're having a bad day, we just...
Tell us that you love us. Tell us our hair looks good.
We don't want you to live off of your mama. That's not going to make us come running. If you're Yeah, tell me, help me out. Like,
We don't want to be the only one that cooks.
no.
Does that mean if you don't know how to cook, come in the kitchen and cook with us and learn?
Oh, yeah.
And then that's the times, come up, be the movie scene, be fucking cheesy, because whether every girl says it or not, they like a moment or two of Hallmark stupid ass shit.
Oh, yeah.
Every now and then, come up
Yeah.
behind your woman and give her a kiss on the neck and say it smells good, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Don't try to like get into the bedroom.
Mm-mm.
Don't try to be a loser.
And if you
or a
are
low
living
life.
at home with your mom or your dad or whoever, you better be helping out with groceries and bills and all of that. And like if it's like for like if you got divorced or whatever, like make it a short-term thing.
Yeah.
Prove to other women that like you can take care of yourself. We like men that can take care of themselves.
I mean, I graduated from college and moved in with my sister, and then I moved away and out of state. And when I moved back to Iowa, I moved back in with my parents because obviously I was in a whole different state to like find somewhere. There's nothing wrong with it. Like
there's nothing wrong.
my
Stuff
mom
happens.
always says she knows that even when the kids leave, we'll always be back.
But here's another thing that's kind of
But we were always back short term.
Okay, but here's another thing that's tacky. If you are riding around town on a bicycle that looks like it's made for my 9-year-old, that is a turn off. That's a turn off. Ew.
People do that.
Ew. Yeah, you never see that. It's probably because they don't have a license. Again, that's a turn off too. Like, I mean, I know I met my husband. He didn't have a license, but he was 22 and was really dumb at that point in time in his life.
Yeah.
But yeah, turn off. You guys, we like men who can, like, I'm just saying, like, women can hold their own now.
I
Like,
probably would
we
say
don't have
like,
to depend on men anymore, so you better step it up.
yeah, like when you talk about like 22 and stuff, like who I was when I was 22 to who I am at 36
Okay,
and
but
for
wait.
what I want is completely different. And so
Okay,
if
but-
I was to like,
Hold on.
you know what I mean? Like what you want from
Yeah.
your partner, whether it's a man or it's two men or it's two women, whatever type of partner, whatever you want, I think you change.
I don't know, but like at 16, I was pretty perfect. I didn't do anything at 16.
Except she got knocked up.
I mean, no, I wasn't having sex or anything. I didn't talk about it. Hey, Des Moines Register. I didn't do anything at 16. I was perfect.
Oh my god. Oh my god. She did not just go there.
I did. I'm just saying. But
We
you
did-
just proved a point. Like, first of all, did you know in psychology, I learned that it's a fact that your brain is not fully developed till you're 24. So, of course, we all do stupid shit before. We all do stupid shit after 24. Like,
Yeah, I still do to this day. Because
yeah,
it's funny.
I backed into a parked car yesterday.
This exact bar. This exact bar. I remember when I was 21 and I came into the bar. And I was in this bar. No, I was 21. I was back from college. And I was like, dude, that person's like 30. What the fuck are they doing in a bar? I remember I thought 30 sounded so old. And I was 21 years old. And then I remember when I turned 30 and I would still go to
30's
bars.
where it's
Obviously, I'm
at.
36 and I still go to bars. But I was like, I can't believe I ever thought that was dumb that person
Right.
still went out. I was like, good for them.
Right.
Good for them. And so
Good
now when I
for
see
them.
like people out, I'm like, hey, no matter how old they are or how young they are, I'm like, I can't wait till you're my age because you probably think I'm old to be here.
She is old.
Or sometimes I'll see people and I'll be like, remember I babysat you.
Oh
I
my
fucking liked your ass.
That makes you old.
Yeah, I mean, I'm 36 years old. You gotta think about it.
You just said 37.
36.
You
I'm 36.
literally
But you
just
gotta think
said-
about it. That means that somebody was a baby and when I was 15 and I was babysitting them. Like, yeah, they could be here.
Mhm.
And
For real.
but I thought that was like messed up when I
So
was 21.
I want people to comment about what they think is what is a loser to you. Like, what is a turn off? Like, let's teach these men.
I don't like that she keeps saying men. Come on now, because there's women Like,
Or
and
women. Like, what's a turnoff for you?
what's a turn off for you in a partner?
In a partner.
I'm trying to like correct this bitch.
I'm
Let's be
so
real.
sorry.
Clearly, that sex on the beach has gone straight to her. Woo-hoo.
Yes. Like, I keep saying men. No offense, boys. But
Boys.
typically, like, all the women I know, they're already got their shit together. Like, women get their shit together a lot faster.
I don't know about that because, girl, you don't have I know shit. Some girls that got their shit not together, and so do you.
Oh, yeah, we do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's just be real here. I mean, I ain't trying to preach for all you fellas, but I'm just trying to say, yeah, but I will tell you, when I got married, I had almost just as many guys that were my friends stand up as I did girls.
I don't know. I guess maybe when I think about it, I think back to when, I know I've been with Eric a long time, but before, like, I got with Eric, like...
No, I'm not friends with all those guys anymore.
Thinking...
They fucked up now.
Thinking about, like, all the guys that tried to get with me, and I mean, obviously, we were really young back then, but, like, some of them, it was just, like, if there was a swipe right or a swipe, like, yeah, I was like... Go.
Yeah.
Go. I don't know. So I just want to know, what is your turn off in a partner? Comment. What's your... Is it teeth? Ew, that's another thing. Brush your teeth.
Mine is... I mean, we already kind of talked about this when we talked about relationships.
Yeah.
But, like, for me, like, even... I definitely think, for me, the biggest turn off when it comes to calling somebody a loser or a lowlife is the simplicity of them acting like they're bigger than they are. So... that could be them living off somebody and acting like they basically, like, I'm going to use the example she used, living at home and acting like they got all this money. Well, they got all this money because they ain't got no bills because they ain't paying for nothing.
Or they make it like a Facebook fabulous.
Yeah, or I think people, like, you know, we're both in the direct sales and MLM world. We've been to conferences and stuff where we've had people be on... like the coaching side, they were speakers and they would be telling us that we should portray this world,
and it's not real,
and that people will then buy into it and want to join us.
Real people.
And don't get me wrong, if that's how you want to do it, great. But like Angie and I think that's when we realized how much we clicked. We were like, nah, we're gonna live real.
Yeah. I mean, like, I got months, like, right now, I definitely did not hit what I wanted to this month, but...
Well, not even in sales, but like
in general.
If I was really living the dream, like, I'd be traveling every single month. Somewhere different every single month. Not necessarily for the whole month, but even if it was for the weekend or for a week. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, I hate people that post, like, they sitting up in the boss chair. They always shopping. Like, you know what I mean? Like, acting like they got all this gold. They got private jets. I heard that you can, like, pay to have your picture taken in private jets to make it look like you have private jets. Like, because somebody, told me this in a training that I was in, and I was like, well, why would I want to do that?
That's a waste of money.
Yeah, like, I got a lot better things. Like, I could go shopping. I could get my nails did, like, 3 times. Like,
I'd rather go buy from somebody who was real than somebody who was like, I don't really have a job.
To me, that's like loser and low life. Like, the social media loser is the people who portray what's going on and it's not really going on, whether that's their business lifestyle or that's their marriage or relationship, or somebody that's acting like they got all this money and really they live in for free and they ain't got no bills, so that's why they got so much fucking money.
All I'm saying is go for a partner who can help you get better and not one who wants to live off of you. Don't try to be the hero, because that's a turn off too.
And if you're the person that's always taking care of your partner,
that's
don't let it take you down, and find a way to change and be better.
It's so draining. So draining.
I'm not gonna lie. I've had times in relationships where I have done that. I've always been like a dominant, strong woman. And I think when I have been, because I've been that way, I used to think that meant I had to do things.
Oh, I get it. Mm-hmm.
You know?
Oh, yeah.
And definitely when I was younger, I always thought that. And
Mhm.
so it was just kind of like, I think the older I got and the more I realized
Certain
how
situations
important
you're
life was.
right. Certain situations, yeah.
Yeah, you know.
You're like, oh wait, maybe not.
Yeah, like I used to stress about like even the stupidest things of like things being dirty and like, you know.
I can't see my face.
It's getting dark.
It's getting dark.
It's getting dark.
Where's
So I
the
mean,
beach?
bottom line is, what do you consider? I guess we're
Yeah,
gonna
what
name
do
this.
you-
This video is gonna be named "Losers and Lowlifes."
Yeah.
Because I feel like
what's
that's
your
where we've gone
consideration?
and like spun. We never
Yeah.
know, but like,
I hope it was entertaining for you.
yeah. So what do you consider a loser or
Yeah,
a
what's
low
your-
life? And that's whether it's on social media or
Whatever.
in person or in business or whatever. I mean,
Yeah.
shoot, we didn't even get into too much
Mhm.
business, but we all know we got those bosses that we consider a loser or a low life
Yeah.
that think they all that because they got the title.
Or the fake jet.
Yeah, or the fake
I got
jet.
the jet.
Or the fake
You
jet.
take your picture. I mean, you can pay me to take your picture
I'll take your picture.
anywhere you want.
Yeah.
Just pay me.
All right. Are we
Okay.
good?
Yeah.
I feel like we good. All right, losers and low lives.
Mm-hmm. Until next time.
Booze and beauties out.